uses the block, and DuPont can't come up with it after it comes off the block. Point Brentwood.
Nice line hit there.
Set to Patterson, blocked at the net.
Ooh, tight on the net.
Going for another back row attack.
Oh.
As Hudson is blocked at the net. I believe it was number 4 and number 14 for the Bruins. Cotton and Massey on the block.
You know, when she hits on back row like that, it's hard to block, but when you do touch it, you have no idea where it's going to come off your hands too.
Outside set to Logan. It's Doug. In the middle there to Massey. Massey puts it down.
Wasn't a very aggressive hit, but it worked.
DuPont couldn't quite come up with it as she lays out in the middle of the floor. Point to Brentwood. They lead 10-9.
Tight. And
tight to the net. Hit the antenna. Point Bruins. Alex Spahn to serve. Floats it down the line. Back row attack once again. Hudson, and this time she gets a clear view of it and is able to find the floor.
Ravenwood just seems so much more aggressive with her on the back row, with Kate Hudson in the back row.
Cotton off the block. Hudson off the block. She gets it to go down. So Brentwood uses the block. Ravenwood's able to dig it. Hudson uses the block, and the Bruins can't come up with it. 11-11. We're tied.
Short serve.
Pushed over by Brentwood. Outside looking for Hudson. She gets a full arm swing on that one. All her momentum going forward, and she drills it deep into the center of the court. Point Raptors.
Those girls are going to have to put a block up over there. They're a little bit late, jumping a little early. They've got to get a touch on that ball.
Logan with a deep middle serve. Outside here to Cotton. Nice dig there by Logan. Hudson off the net. Back to Cotton across court. Outside looking for Kate Hudson again. She gets a big arm swing. Blocked and dug. Hudson takes another swing at it. Great dig that time by Tuttle, but the ball catches the top of the net, and the Bruins aren't able to play it off the net. Point Ravenwood. Nice block at the net, and we've got a net violation.
Ooh, Ravenwood.
On Ravenwood? It was on Ravenwood. They must have got.
Who was?
I think they must have got Kat Hudson. I think it was 6.
It was 18.
Oh, it was 18. So it was Logan. Patterson off the block for Ravenwood. Outside set for the Bruins. Cross court shot there by Thompson.
Smart shot. All the players had shifted. I mean, it was wide open to go sharp to the right side. Just went a little long.
Outside to Cotton. Ball played off the block, has to go over, and it does. Going back at her to Cotton. Cotton with another arm swing off the block. Ball free. Doug, outside set, looking for Hudson.
Block.
She hits into the block, and Brentwood can't find the ball to play it off the block. Point Ravenwood. Brentwood takes a timeout, trailing by 3, 15-12. This is game number 2 of this match. Ravenwood wins game 1, 26-24. Game 2 goes to Brentwood, 25-21.
Brentwood's is going to have to get a block up over there on Kate Hudson. She's hitting everything, and she's hitting it straight down. They've got to slow it down somehow.
As you see, the Bruin fans trying to encourage their team. My guess is that's Alex Spawn's family because their shirts say Spawn, so I'm going to guess that might be her family in the stands there rooting her on.
Tell you, there's definitely a lot of fans out here for both of these teams.
And Ravenwood to serve. Big arm swing by Hudson. She drives it down. Point for the Raptors. Ball in the middle, down to the corner, and I believe that's number 14, Kayla Massey.
That was in. I was waiting to see what the call was, but couldn't tell.
Ball pushed into the net, unable to come up with it. Brentwood, nice little touch shot there by 24, Savevnik.
Not very powerful, but it worked.
Nice arm swing that time by Hudson. Great block at the net. 23 and 24 of Ravenwood, Sereno and Savevnik.
That ball was straight down.
Big arm swing that time by Tuttle. She misses.
And she's got the right idea to go down the line. They just got to not overshoot.
Quick push. Wide of the court is Brentwood. That time Massey missed. And I think I misinformed you, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, Brentwood has won both games. I had it one apiece. It's actually 2-0 in favor of Brentwood. This ball played at the net. Doesn't go over. Four contacts.
She was trying to go with a little shot just over the block and didn't quite give enough push.
Big arm swing by Tuttle off the block. Nice recovery attempt there by Sereno. She just couldn't quite get the ball up as she and Savevnik were there again trying to block Tuttle. Service error by number 14, Kayla Massey. Gives Ravenwood point number 22.
Tight.
Tight to the net. Nice play by Brentwood. Free ball over. Carter does a great job. Set to the outside, looking for Tuttle. Tuttle off the block. Point for Brentwood.
Hunter Thompson did a really good job taking that tight ball and pushing it over.
Outside to Logan. Ball falls to the floor as she just kind of cuts it toward the middle there, Rhonda, and Brentwood unable to come up with it.
Nice hustle. Needed to put a dive in on them, that one. Pick it up.
Back set. Tuttle.
Got the line.
Point to Brentwood as we've got.
She hit it sharp, hit on the line.
Was across into the Brentwood side of the court. Left-handed Sereno goes long, no touch. No touch. And the officials are I think, warning Ravenwood about the reaction.
A warning for them yelling.
Reaction to the no touch call. Quick push there by Patterson. Nice touch by Cotton. Cotton puts it down for Brentwood. Ravenwood will take a timeout. 23-18 will get you squared away here. I think I had it backwards there for a little while. Brentwood has won both games, 26-24 and 25-21. I apologize for the misdescription there. Sometimes you write your notes down in the wrong place and it gets you in trouble. Dwayne Hickey, Rhonda Ross here in game 3 of this championship match. Ravenwood trying to extend the match by winning game 3. They lead 23-18. Ravenwood, the 2-time defending state champion. Brentwood, an 8-time state champion, trying to win their first state title in several years. This is their first tourney appearance in the last 4, as we mentioned earlier, and right now they have made the most of it.
Yes.
Tuttle to serve for the Bruins. Outside set, there's Logan off
nice
the block.
Is it down? Nope.
Nope, too many touches. Point Ravenwood.
He's calling it as 4
Sorry,
hits.
point Brentwood. Hang on a second. Point to Brentwood, not bad. Too many touches by Ravenwood. They didn't get the ball over after it was played off the block. Nice serve by Brentwood. Middle set there.
Ooh,
Patterson is
block.
blocked. Outside looking for Logan. She can't get it to go down. Now coming to Cotton. Cotton is blocked at the net. Point Ravenwood.
She didn't quite get that ball over the net when she swung.
Ravenwood will substitute Lauren DuPont. She'll come in and serve for this game. Cotton has to play it, plays it deep. Outside looking for Logan. Logan off the block. Can they get the ball over? They do the Bruins. Outside, nope, back set. Looking for Patterson. All she can do is push it deep. And the point goes to Ravenwood. They win game 3, 25-19. So now the 2-time defending state champions have gotten on the board. They trail 2-1 in this match. We'll be back with game 4 for Murfreesboro. You're watching the TWSAA Network.
Now ready for Parkview, number 21, Matt Olsen.
Live coverage of the 2012 Blue Cross Bowl Championships, check your local TV listing for the Tennessee Public Television station in your area or log on to ESPN3.com.
We're back in Murfreesboro, the Division I Class AAA Volleyball Championship match. 2-1 in favor of Brentwood over Ravenwood as Brentwood wins game 1 and game 2. Ravenwood wins game 3. I'll get it right finally, ladies and gentlemen. Dwayne Hickey along with Rhonda Ross. And Rhonda, Ravenwood had to have game 3, even though I tried to give them game 1. They had to have game 3, and they came through in game 3 to get the victory to extend this match.
Yes, they did. And I tell you, I knew they were going to come back out with some fire in them. They come out with that third match knowing that they had to do something this time or go home.
You see the Ravenwood fans on their cell phones and now on camera trying to encourage their team to pick up game 4 and force this to a deciding game 5 in this match. Of course, The fans on the opposite side of the floor wearing blue probably don't want that to happen.
Oh, that's for sure. But, you know, Brentwood's going to come out strong this, knowing that they've got to fight to get the same thing that happened within the first 2 sets.
Well, there's some Ravenwood students encouraging Alex Carter. And they're right. Not much has gotten past Alex Carter tonight. She's done a great job at the libero position for Ravenwood. Some really, really fantastic digs.
And the setters are able to better the ball no matter where the passers put it. So I mean, they are doing a great job also.
And as luck would have it, Alex Carter will start this game by serving. Outside looking for Cotton on Brentwood. She uses the block. Picks up the point for the Bruins. Cotton down the line with the serve. Gonna push it out here to Hudson. Hudson with a huge arm swing cross court point, Raptors.
She gets that pretty set like that, she's going to put it away.
Sereno checks in for the Raptors. Thompson to serve. Played over by the Bruins. Quick set in the middle. A little cut shot. Ball saved and played over by Brentwood. Blocked at the net. Hudson outside, drives it long. They say it was touched. There was a touch. Point Raptors. And Schwartz and Cleveland back there in the back line just couldn't get to that one after it was touched. Nice up by Schwartz on the short serve. Comes back to Hudson. Hudson drives it down the line off Alexis Spahn. (3-1) Ravenwood. Outside here to Tuttle. Tuttle just pushes it across. Out here to Hudson. Hudson's got it going. Cross court. Finds the hardwood once again.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely, I'm telling them, they probably told them to set nobody but Kat on this.
Great serve played out of the net and over by Brentwood. Looking out here for Tuttle. She just kind of pushes it off the block of the Raptors, and Brentwood gets a point, and that's one of those sort of unexpected because she was just trying to keep the ball alive.
Mm-hmm. Right here they need to serve aggressive and
Spahn floats it deep middle. Back set looking for Hudson. Sets in the middle for Brentwood. Played up by Ravenwood. Down the line, great dig by Spahn. And the ball just got on Tuttle. She couldn't do anything with it. Up around her neck and chest area.
I think she misjudged it a little bit, tried to see where her hitters were, and then when she got her eyes back on the ball, it hit her where different parts of her body that she wanted.
Hudson with a deep serve, going set to the middle to Tuttle. Tuttle gets a nice hit
shot.
And the kill. Kelly Severino will check back in for the Bruins. Thompson to serve. Knuckleball floats wide. That ball did not rotate a hair.
Well, I think they're trying to serve to Kat to keep her out of being able to attack the ball.
Serve just flickers over the net. Thompson unable to come up with it. Point to Ravenwood.
Wow.
As Savevnik will serve, and this one floats, appears to be going long, and at the last moment takes a dive into the court. 8-3 Ravenwood.
I think her teammates was yelling at her, telling her it was out.
And Brentwood will take a timeout. 8-3 in game 4. The Raptors lead the Bruins. The Bruins lead on the scoreboard 2-1 as they win 26-24, 25-21. Ravenwood wins game 3, 25-19. And we are contesting the Division I Class AA State Volleyball Championship, produced by Play On Sports. This is the TSSAA Network. Glad you could join us. Dwayne Hickey, Rhonda Ross, and right now Brentwood in the huddle, listening to Barbara Campbell, trying to sort of calm her team down a little bit because Ravenwood has started Game 3 with a bang.
Right. Well, they need to just settle down and play their game. And, I mean, it's hard to pull back once you have someone like Kat Hudson put the ball down your throat a couple of times.
And she has hit the ball with some authority here in the second and third games especially. And going back to the baseline to serve for the Raptors will be Senevnik. Senevnik cross court with the serve. Back set for Tuttle. Tuttle drives it right into the chest of Senevnik. Point Brentwood. And Tuttle, who got the kill now, will have the opportunity to serve. Mishandled serve there by the Raptors, and Brentwood picks up another point.
And that's what Brentwood needed. They needed to come back out of that huddle and get a little energy on their side of the court and confidence.
Tuttle the jump serve. And what do we got?
Ooh.
What's the call?
Out of rotation. He's saying that their players are out of rotation. Number 3 had, I think number 3 had passed over, or their setter had passed. Block.
Nice block, and the Raptors are unable to play it out of the net. Point Brentwood.
They need to keep that ball aggressive right now. And
nice serve down the line by Tuttle. Out here for Logan. Logan with a nice arm swing, dug by the Bruins. Cotton cross court, nice dig by Carter. Back set. Sereno, was it touched?
oh,
It was not
out.
touched. Long is the call. Point Brentwood. We are squared up at 8.
Back to a tied match. Tied set, not match. I'm sorry.
Hudson with a back row attack, appears to be wide, and it is wide. And Hudson's going to check out of the game. Coming back in will be number 9 for Ravenwood, Lindsay Knott. Tuttle fires it deep.
Wow.
Got it, Knott, who just checked into the game, and she couldn't handle it.
Smart serve, though. It went straight to the person that wasn't warm yet.
Service winner ace for Tuttle. Brentwood takes a 10-8 lead, and now Ravenwood wants a timeout.
Brentwood came out of that huddle and came back in as a new team. I don't know what Barbara said, but she said something that really got them going.
You know, I think all of you guys as coaches would love to be able to bottle whatever that is and sell it, because you could make a lot of money, because we see
I'd buy it
all the time, coming out of huddles, coming out of halftime, whatever the sport, when a coach has made an impassioned plea and their team accepts it and they come out and they start to play the way that the coach the coach knows they can. You could be a rich lady if you could find a way to bottle that and sell it.
I'll run over there and see if I can get that patent.
Tuttle will continue to serve for the Lady Bruins, up 10-8 here in Game 4. They're up 2-1 in this Division I AAA State Championship Final. That ball's going to float long. From the moment it left Tuttle's hands, you knew it had a chance to be long, and it never knuckled down. It just kept floating.
Yeah, she's got a great jump float, though. I mean, except for that one right there. And the
Ravenwood's DuPont now serves. Back set to number 12, Severino, who's able to get the ball to go down. Point Brentwood. Cross court serve by the Bruins. Logan cross court. A free ball over as Tuttle just pushes it deep. Back set. There's Patterson.
Oh.
Patterson can't be dug as that time Tuttle just gets an arm on it but pushes it wide of the court.
Mm-hmm. She's got a great slide right there. I mean, that's hard. You don't know if she's going down the line or sharp cross.
Logan with the serve once again. Quick set in the middle.
Oh, blocked.
Massey blocked. Set out here to Severino. She can't get it to go down. Here comes Hudson. Ball's going to have to go over on this play. It does. Great hustle by the Bruins. Set in the middle. Hudson off the block. This time the Bruins can't recover.
What a great hustle. But then Kat was really smart to hurry up and get it right back over and hit where the defense was off.
Peyton Logan floats it into the middle, tight to the net, and that time Patterson just pushes it down. Doesn't take a swing at it, just puts her hands up and directs the ball into the open court.
Yeah, sometimes it's better not to swing, just put it where they're not.
Outside, looking for Cotton. Cotton blocks the net. Dug by Massey, and double contact. Point to Brentwood.
You can't question that. They're going up to question his call, but I said they can't question the referee's call on when he causes a double. It's a judgment call.
And now having a meeting of the officials. Just getting a little clarification.
I'm really shocked.
So what have we got the call here, Rhonda?
Well, he had called a double.
Right.
And they questioned it. He called over the down ref, and he's allowing them to replay it.
Going to replay the point. Brentwood still leading 12-11. Ravenwood serves.
Ooh. Now that was a double too.
That was a double contact. Pretty obvious.
I mean,
even though the Brentwood fans don't agree.
Well, it makes them angry because they questioned it. They got a replay. Now he just opened up the door for the other team to argue the same argument.
Having problems with the scoreboard here.
I think they had put that point up before.
13-11, Ravenwood leads. Tuttle from the back row, able to get it to go down. Carter can't quite stretch out to get it. Point Brentwood, and the Bruins back within one. Schwartz puts the ball in play. Outside to Hudson. Hudson drives it. Tuttle digs it. Cotton pushes it down the line for Brentwood. Quick set in the middle. Patterson blocked. Number 14, Kayla Massey, the freshman, gets the block.
That's so hard when it comes off to the side like that for the defensive player to play without going under the net.
Schwartz down the middle. Outside set for Hudson. Hudson's made a living on that shot today from this left side of the offense, driving it across to the left side of the defense, and she's just found wide open court several times. Service received, pushed all the way back across the net. Here comes to Hudson again. This time she goes opposite and gets it to go down from the middle. She pushes it to the right side of the defense and finds the deep corner. Outside set, Cotton. Deep middle, is it in? We got no call.
They're calling a touch.
Calling a touch. Point to Brentwood.
Boy, you got fans going crazy.
Cotton. Service error. And Samantha, the sophomore. Samantha Cotton will check out. Back into the game will be 22 Piper Cleveland, a junior. Cleveland is a defensive specialist. Outside set looking for Tuttle. Tuttle's blocked. Spawn's able to play it off the block. Schwartz puts it into the center of the court on the Ravenwood side. Here comes Hudson. And Hudson cross court. And Cleveland unable to dig it. Point Ravenwood.
Oh, they're calling timeout.
Timeout Brentwood. 17-14. Ravenwood leads here in game 4. They trail 2-1 to the Bruins of Brentwood. Dwayne Hickey, Rhonda Ross alongside here in Murfreesboro, courtside at the Murphy Center. For this Play on Sports presentation on the TSSAA Network of state champion